Hey, you guys, I am here to review UNCURLY. I just want to give a very honest review because UNCURLY is very, they should change their name to UNTRUE. If you try to give an honest review, they will shoot you an email and threaten to sue you. That's why you will never see a video, an honest video about UNCURLY being a crappy product, because their tactic is to send you an email threatening to sue you like they did to me. Now it makes sense why, when I was doing my research, I could not find any mixed reviews. I mean, pretty much everything was like, wow, they're amazing, they're good, they're great, everything is wonderful, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. Which I did find really odd because I gotta say, even with the best products like Coppola, I thought Coppola was really good. You will hear some impartial reviews. You'll hear some that are really good, and you'll hear some that, yeah, maybe this didn't work so much for my hair. I see that everyone else liked it. I didn't like it so much. You'll get that even when it's something great. And I didn't find that with Uncurly, which I thought was really odd. So I'm like, wow, this must be really great. Yeah. So I bought it, and when I did it, I would just say, without getting too much into it, because I want to make this a short video. I don't want to. It does nothing for frizzies, and it does nothing to cut your hairstyling time, and it surely doesn't last a month to 3 months. It pretty much washes out. RX, I just want to compare it to Coppola's RX Intense, which is also $60. The bottles are very similar in size. Actually, I have both bottles. I should have them here so you can see what they both look like. But I mean, you can Google it. I don't want to make this a big thing. I just want to really get my point across because after this disgusting email that they sent me threatening me with a lawsuit if I gave my honest opinion, do you want to buy anything from a business that runs like that? Who in their right mind would send a customer that just paid you $60 for a crappy product? And then you turn around and threaten me when I tell you that I'm disappointed and I didn't really like the product, and now I want to do a video, an honest video, because when I did my research, there was nothing like that. There were no reviews with the truth about Uncurly. And now I know why. Because if you post any videos about Uncurly, they search YouTube, and if they find any videos, they will contact you and they will threaten to sue you, which is bullcrap. Okay, people, fear is just such a great tactic, and people get scared so easily. It's just ridiculous. Let me say something to you on Curly, since you clearly have some pretty disgusting work habits. Okay, we are not slaves. We are not your slaves. And if we don't like your product, guess what? We can say that. Okay, because that is the truth. Your product is crap. And the reason why no one is here saying that is because you all send emails to your customers threatening a lawsuit. I have the email right here. Okay? I've never in my life. I mean, are you people crazy? Who is running this business? Who does that? These people are paying you. We are customers. And you have the nerve to send a disgusting, evil. I mean, this is evil. I just gave you $60 and you think it's appropriate to send me an email telling me if I post an honest review that you're going to sue me? It makes no sense. We value honesty too. So please be aware that we are prepared to defend ourselves within the limits of the law against any false, slanderous claims. They put here that they're encouraging me to read the law. Federal statutes governing slander and libel includes penalties and recovery of civil damages. So basically, they're trying to tell me that they're going to sue me and take me for some money, which is ridiculous. How stupid do you think I am? Okay, you might be able to threaten other people who clearly are not that smart, because there's nothing wrong with giving an honest review. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I paid this person $60 and guess what? They just took my money and they gave me some bull crap that they said would do this and that, and it didn't do anything. I can say that, okay? You can't stop me from speaking the truth. And for you to write in your email that it's slander, that I'm making false claims to destroy your business, who are you? Why would I want to destroy your business? I never even heard of UNCURLY before, okay? Like I said before, RX Intense by Coppola is wonderful. Same size bottle. And same price. It's $60. Same thing like UNCURLY. You want to know what the difference is, though? Coppola tells the truth. What they advertise is true. They tell you that it washes out. They tell you that it's only for the time that you have it in your hair, and once you wash it out, that's it. The truth, honesty. That's what people want when they're coming out of their pockets and paying you. Okay? Don't claim that it does anything for frizzies, because that's not true. Don't claim that it cuts the hairstyling time, because that's not true. Don't claim that it lasts 1 to 3 months, because that's not true. Don't claim that it makes your hair silky and shiny, because that's not true. RX Intense does make your hair shiny. You can put your fingers through it, which you can't with UNCURLY. Doesn't do much for frizzies, a little bit, but not really. And it does wash out. But all these things, they tell you. They don't claim it's going to last such and such time. They don't claim it's going to, take away frizzies or whatever. They don't claim that stuff. I mean, it does do a little bit for your frizzies. The RX Intense does. They do claim, but it's nothing big. They don't make these outlandish claims the way UNCURLY does. Okay, they're much more accurate with their description, and their product is great. And it's the same price. And you don't sit there for 5 hours. I mean, that's what really, really pissed me off. I don't want to sit there for 5 hours and do my hair. I don't care how nice it looks, and it's just going to wash out. That's, no, I don't want to sit there for 5 hours. That was torture. Okay, and then you turn around and send me an email saying that you're going to sue me because I didn't like your hair product? No, I didn't like your hair product. It sucked. And now I know why no one is talking about it, because this is how you guys do damage control. You send emails threatening your customers. They threaten their customers. To look at this long ass email threatening me. Okay? It's 4 or 5 paragraphs long, threatening to sue me because I threatened to give an honest review of their shitty product. And like I said before, and I'll keep saying this, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why I couldn't find any bad reviews, because they do some serious damage control. Some pretty evil damage control, because that's pretty evil. You're putting fear into someone. I'm going to sue you if you say anything wrong about my product, even though I just took $60 from you. That's disgusting. I mean, hey, if you want to give your money to people who run their business like that, but wow, that's pretty disgusting. I've never in my life, and I have bought so much garbage. I've spent so much money on my hair and products and everything else, and I've contacted people and said, hey, listen, I'm not happy with this. I've never encountered something like this where I've been threatened. I mean, it's so ridiculous. It's laughable, honestly. You guys must be really out of your mind if you think that you have any right to sue someone because they said they didn't like your product. I didn't like your product. I thought your product was shit. Okay? It was shit. It didn't do anything for my hair. It washed completely out, and I had to sit there for 5 hours. And you have the nerve to send me this bullshit? Are you people crazy? Wow, that is like a whole nother level of evil. I mean, really. Wow, that's pretty disgusting. I can't. I really, really can't. I will never purchase anything from UNCURLY again. And if you don't mind buying something that refuses to refund your money, because it says it on the website, if you want a refund, forget it. They will never give you a refund. They posted that. You read that before you even buy it, which I should have known. That should have been a red flag right there, because if you're doing such great business and if your product is so great, usually they won't have a problem refunding your money because it's not an issue. If your product is so great, then most people are not going to ask for a refund. So the fact that they refuse a refund and they have that listed on their website should have been my first red flag. Okay? Second red flag is that there were never any bad reviews. But like I said, now I know why. Because if there are any bad reviews, they will email you and they will threaten you and they will make you take it down. Because if you don't, then they threaten to sue you, which is all bullshit anyway. Because anyone can go online and say, hey, listen, I didn't like this. I don't think this stuff was good. Anyone can tell the truth. We're not slaves, okay? I mean, you may have been able to scare a few people. You're not going to scare me. This is my honest review about UNCURLY. UNCURLY sucks. It doesn't do anything that it claims to do. And I will never, ever purchase UNCURLY again, especially after you have the nerve to email me threatening a lawsuit just because I wanted to give an honest review, just because I wanted to put the truth out there, okay? And the fact that you would send an email like that, so defensive, actually tells me something. It tells me that maybe I'm not the only one. It tells me that maybe you guys are the ones who are fearful. Because anytime you put that kind of fear on someone else is almost like projecting. So maybe you're in fear for your own business and you're in super like defensive mode. So anyone who comes at you and questions your product that's already, that you are aware is not that great, your immediate response is to defend yourself by threatening with a lawsuit and imposing fear in the customer. So that tells me that UNCURLY has some real issues with their product. They're extremely defensive. They refuse to give you a refund, which what product, if you're so great, why would you be worried about giving refunds? If your product is that great, you wouldn't be worried about giving refunds. Because if it was that great, people wouldn't ask for refunds. That's just a fact. Look at any huge company that does really well with their products or whatever. They don't do that. They don't. I went on Ulta with where I bought my Coppola and some other products that I had that I was not happy with. They told me to send it back to them and they refunded my money. They didn't even question me. And that wasn't for the RX Intense because I loved that. It was actually another product with Coppola that I didn't like. I think it was the clarifying shampoo or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was horrible. It was just, woof. So I sent that back. No questions asked. They apologized. They gave me my money back. No problem. You know, because I've spent money before. So it's not like, so, you know, those are some real red flags. The fact that they don't give any refunds. Why? Because they know everyone is going to want a refund because your product sucks. And the fact that they were so defensive and they sent me an email threatening to sue me for giving an honest review about their crappy service and their crappy product. So, I mean, you know, I don't want to bore you guys too much more. I'm already at 12 minutes. I think you guys got the point. I mean, if you want to throw your money away and give it to UNCURLY, and knowing that you'll never get a refund, and if you even think about giving an honest review, they're going to threaten you with an email, threatening to sue you, then hey, give your money away. But I can tell you right now, the RX Intense by Coppola is $60. It's the same size bottle, and it's a million times better. It's a wonderful product. I don't know about any other real keratin treatments. I haven't done this one, the RX Intense is like a temporary, it just washes out, but they're honest about that. They tell you that. But they do have other keratin treatments with the formaldehyde. I don't know. I've never done it, so I'm not going there. I'm just here to let you know that UNCURLY is the only one that I've tried, and everything about their product is just completely false. And that's my honest review. I have no reason whatsoever to try and lie and take down this company or whatever it is that they claim. They made it sound as if I'm trying to destroy their company. Why would I do that? I don't even know you. I never even heard of UNCURLY before. I would never do something like that. That's just not who I am. And in fact, if your product was good and if I liked your product, I would have gave you more money and I would have bought more of your product. But I'm not doing that because your product is shit. Okay. So listen, God bless. I hope this review helps a lot of people because, you know, I've seen all the bullshit videos about UNCURLY and you guys really, really need a truthful video so that you don't spend your money on something that does not work. And even worse, does not offer refunds. And even worse, if you question them about that, they will threaten a lawsuit against you. Horrible, 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 horrible. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope that was helpful. Bye.